Right, AEW Grand Slam Mexico. You, I got a problem with you.
Me? Why
You,
me? What did I do?
because
Why are you saying fuck
you,
me for?
not once did you say, hey, by the way, 3 hour show, heads up.
Okay, hold on. This show was on Wednesday, and you watched it today. And today's Saturday, by the way. Or today's
Yeah,
Sunday, actually.
yes.
That's on you. Okay, it's
How
not
is
on
that
me.
on me?
It's on you. You had the whole week, buddy. You could have watched at any point. You could even split it up into 2 days, by the way, if you saw it was 3 hours.
Doesn't matter the day or of the week. It
Of
matters
course it
that you
does.
didn't warn
Of
me that
course
it
it
was
does, because
three
you didn't
hours.
even have to say till the last minute. And now you have to watch all 3 hours today. That's the problem. Okay?
Uh, Well, listen, if you watched it live, you had to watch all 3 hours anyway. So that's
That
not
is
my
not
fault.
true, because guess what? I was getting tired. I was falling asleep. I said maybe I should save this until tomorrow morning. And I said no, I'm going to pull through, and I did. Because that's an option, Chris.
It is an option, but also an option is to just, hey, light little, hey, heads up, bud. I know you don't
First
like
of all, let me tell you something. AEW Dynamite is a 2.5 hour show. Okay. So 30 more minutes is really not that bad. Even though I don't even think it was a full 3 hours. So
I'm not going to sit here and tell you I like that either, by the way.
I actually do like it. Usually on some occasions, at least. Like the last Dynamite was pretty good. With the last Bray Kenny Omega segment, that was really good.
All right. Well, anyway, we we signed ourselves up for this, but I mean, you told me to watch it because content, which fair enough, we do need content here. But I
I mean,
mean,
we're
listen,
doing it again, brother. I mean, not this time, not this week. I think I have another plan for this
we're
week.
doing it
But
again.
I have another plan for this week. But we're definitely doing Dynamite again. So
I can do Dynamite again. I would have liked a little warning, like, hey, the show I just watched. All you told me was, hey, heads up, I watched this in Spanish. I didn't need to know that.
yes, you did, man, because you have to listen to Excalibur, and you have to say what Excalibur said to you, and you have to relate on the podcast.
Yeah, but you could have said, hey, I watched this in Spanish. By the way, 3 hours.
Yeah, I didn't know it was 3 hours at the time. I was watching the show.
All right, whatever.
You have all
Let's
these complaints, and they're not even real.
listen. They're real complaints. You're just invalidating.
And what do you want me to do?
Validate them.
They're not valid. I don't know what to tell you. This is not a valid crash out, personally. That's my
It's not
feeling.
a crash out. It's not a crash out. It's
It's
me
not a
pointing
valid
out.
crash out. It's like one of those threads crash outs. It's not valid.
I haven't said one cancelable thing yet
I think you have in your life. You say it like on the last episode, actually.
on this episode.
On this one. Right, right.
And I wasn't having a crash out when I said it last time.
I think you're always crashing out.
Well, whatever. Let's get into the show. All right, we got 3 hours of stuff to talk about. And I guess we're starting off here. Cope, Cage,
Cope
and the
is wearing a mask.
he is. He loves being in Mexico.
He's a luchador.
It's Cope and Cage and the Bucks versus four members of the Death Riders: Mox, Claudio, Garcia, and was it Pac or Yuta? I forget.
Garcia's way out of his. I guess he's an enemy to the country. He's from England.
You're making this a race thing.
Oh man, England, Mexico World Cup. It's old thing. Pac made it a race thing. If you really want to talk about it, he was wearing the England jersey.
Well, Tommaso Ciampa made it a race thing, but that's the next match.
That was insane. Actually, I hate the fucking America. I know like MJF did it, Tommaso Ciampa did it, because I don't like the American gimmick in Mexico. It's just too overdone.
It is a little overdone, but this match, fun opener. Loved getting to see Cope attempt a 619
Oh my
and it,
god, bro! I was laughing.
it not going great, but I mean, he seemed to be happy, so whatever.
Shitty 619 is in my notes.
Shitty 619 and
He
fun to
just
see.
fell. Okay, so he goes for it, and I think one of the Jacksons,
Yes.
and he falls on his ass. The Jackson hits the 619 on whoever it was, and
I mean,
that was it. That was the spot.
I gotta say, it looked better than you would expect a 50-year-old man doing a 6192 look for the first time in his career.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I don't know how that made him feel in the moment. You know,
Clearly, he was feeling like somebody else. He was feeling different.
he fell like Rey Mysterio until he fell on his ass. That's how I feel every day.
many times you hit the 619 bell?
Probably like once.
Did it go good? Never does. Anyway, so solid opener that the Bucks in Copenhagen Cage, they unfortunately do not win. So
You didn't mention the Christian hits Shafir in the bowls.
see, I was thinking you already talked to me about cancelable offenses. I was just gonna skip past.
How is that cancelable if it was on the show?
I don't know.
Christian hit Shafir in the bowls.
We don't know that it is balls. I don't want to assume.
They don't assume. I mean, look, we don't know. But I mean, it was painful. Whatever happened. Okay.
The Big 26. I'm not assuming.
We don't know what happened. But we do know it was painful. And he went low.
He
He
did.
went
He
low.
did do that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that wasn't enough. The Death Riders still won. After, the commentary made it sound like there was dissension. I didn't personally catch a lot of dissension happening there. But
The
whatever.
Ascension.
Yeah, they were like, oh, these teams are working together so well, but then a little miscommunication. I was like,
I haven't seen the Ascension in forever.
oh, that's not changing anytime soon. And, well, that's how that match goes. We move on to Ciampa versus Andrade versus Commander. This is probably second favorite match of the night. The
And
winner.
there was also videos of like Kenny and Osprey, and there was like another one later of something else happened last week.
Yeah, I didn't know how serious to take this because technically those are just little recaps. They didn't really have anything to do with the show. Not
I
that I
just like to
remember.
break it down like that,
Break it down. If you have it in your notes, definitely tell me. But they
That's
have the
all I
triple
have.
threat match for the number one spot in the casino gauntlet thing. I forget what it actually is called.
What, the Casino Gauntlet?
Is it just called the Casino Gauntlet?
Yeah, I think so. Because they were just saying it was the Gauntlet or whatever, and it was the Casino Gauntlet.
All right, well, I got it right in the first try then. I was personally pulling for Commander to win this. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I wanted him to.
And why would that happen exactly?
Because Commander's cool, and he was doing a lot of cool stuff during this match.
He's a viral guy. Like, he has viral moments. But I
Bro,
think that Andrade also has viral moments, and he took his pants off, so he won the match.
man, last I checked, whipping it out is a cancelable offense.
Well, he didn't whip it out, so I don't know what you're on about.
Indecent exposure. Last time I checked, cancelable offense.
Everyone is wearing the same thing on the show.
I'm just throwing it out there, man. I'm just throwing it
And
out
there's
there.
other guys wearing the same outfit.
Hey, I just want to put it out there.
All right, you put
Cancelable
it out there.
offense.
Put it out there.
All right, well, it's out there.
Just like Andrade.
He did. He really did put it out there. Whipped it out there. Ciampa came out, like we said, with the American flag stuff on, which,
Why
I
the
see
fuck is my notes? In my notes it says red mad.
red man. I
Yeah.
don't know.
What does it mean?
That could mean many things. I have no idea.
Someone was pissed. Someone was really mad.
It's probably, I think I know what you're talking about, but we'll get there. But by the way, Ciampa, I don't like current Tommaso Ciampa, if we're being honest. I didn't love WWE Ciampa towards the end, but he's not the Johnny Gargano feud Ciampa that I miss.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you. I feel like he's cool, right? On most occasions. Not tonight.
No, I love him, but he's going out there, he's doing the stereotype heel stuff with the, oh, USA is better. He's hitting Project Ciampa on Andrade's fucking pants and pinning him. I'm like, dude, well, what are we doing?
Yeah. It was a bit of a flop to me, personally.
But match was very good, and Andrade ends up winning. Cuts a promo that Excalibur was kind enough to translate for us
Brother, it was
in
like
English.
mostly English.
Yeah, but there were some sentences where like, oh, what's he saying? I'm gonna have to ask you to tell me. And he's like, oh, don't worry, it means this. And I said,
He's
thank you.
happy to be home.
Yeah, happy to be home. And he's gonna win the AEW title for
He
Mexico.
holds the national championship.
But that's not enough, he says.
Basically, he wants to win the gold match.
We all know I don't love, but 1 second.
What happened to you?
I have a sneeze coming on. I'm gonna mute for a second.
All right. He's muting for a second.
All right, I sneezed for a
He
second.
did not mute at all.
I did.
I heard your mic scratch.
Yeah, because I was moving it away from my mouth. But did you hear the sneeze?
No.
Exactly.
It's professionalism.
Thank you so much. But and by the way, if you see me looking off to the side, it's me looking at my notes on my phone, just to throw it out there.
I look at my screen in front of me.
Well, you have the notes pulled up like a professional. That way, this is my non-professional thing that I can do.
Okay, that's fair. You have to balance it out somehow.
You really do. I don't want to be too professional, you know. That's why, believe it or not, this camera thing, very intentional, actually.
Right. It's totally not by accident.
No, not at all. But, you know, I think that's what you're talking about before with the Angry Man. MJF makes his return, jumps Andrade, and then cuts a promo talking about how he is still the real champion because he feels like Will
He's
Ospreay robbed
holding
him.
the triple B.
Still, he's holding the Triple B. He feels that Kenny robbed him. Will Ospreay robbed him. He's very upset that Andrade wants his title, he says. And then he also says that he's declaring himself for the triple threat match next week for the number 2 spot in the gauntlet match.
Well, he says that he's an American hero and
He
says he's
could.
the champ.
This was a fun little moment from commentary, by the way. MJF goes, "I'm an American hero," and then Tony Schiavone goes, "No, he's not."
That's, I mean, unfair on Tony's part. Okay, we hate on Tony. All my homies hate him actually, but
Yeah.
that was a good moment from Tony. I haven't seen it myself, but that was good.
My favorite Tony Schiavone moment of the night was not actually Tony Schiavone talking. It was actually during this match where he talks about how, you know, Andrade used to wrestle as La Sombra, and you know, he one time I forget who beat him. I think it was Atlantis beat him, took his mask, and he's like, this guy is too handsome to be behind a mask anyway." Then Tony Schiavone says something, and then Nigel goes, "Tony, you should be wearing a mask because you're an ugly piece of shit." And I said, "Let's go."
We've been trying to tell you. We've been trying to tell you.
It's my guy, Nigel. Get him.
But anyway, yeah, MJF was here. You still think he's the champion because Will screwed him out of the championship.
Yeah, he calls Kenny a paper champion and says that the All-In main event should be his.
Exactly. That's basically all you need to know.
Yeah, pretty much. In case you're curious, the triple threat match next week that he's declared himself in, it is him, Mike Bailey, and Nick Wayne, in case it wasn't already a lock that MJF is winning that match.
Nick Wayne back on the show. I like to see that.
You do like to see it.
They
But, I
try to
mean,
protect Nick Wayne in his matches by not letting him, like, he's hitting his finishers and people break up the pins, you know?
yeah, exactly. That's why everyone knows Speedball has taken that pin come Wednesday.
Probably. Unfortunately.
Now, well, moving on. Divine Dominion are here. Thank God McFoley is nowhere in sight to see them. They're
Can't make it
teaming
true.
with Mercedes Monet going up against the Brawling Birds and Willow Nightingale.
Yes. What'd you think of the match?
I didn't care, but it was fine.
It was okay. This was also a roll-up finish.
It was Willow rose up Monet the win, and it's pretty much all there is to that.
Yeah.
I
I don't
mean,
know. It was what it was. Willow got the W. I'm not really mad about it, I guess.
look, I mean, this to me, this is the most Friday Night SmackDown from the early 2010s ass main event I've seen in a long time.
What main event? This is not a main event. This was in the middle of the show, Chris.
I know, but you remember back on SmackDown when they were pre-taping it? They would put a random ass 6-man tag match.
I used to watch those shows.
Yeah, me too. Because I was a kid and I didn't know better. But they put those 6-man tag matches all the way at the end of the show, and it would
It's like,
be.
how did you get the results? How do you know what's gonna happen?
I know these people with their future abilities. I don't like it. Makes me uncomfortable personally. But you know, they take like one team as people facing the other team at the pay-per-view. Just put it all together, and I don't love when they do that, but they did it here.
And she got the win over Monet. It left me with some questions, like some confusion, but like I'm not sure if Monet's gonna win at All In personally. I'm still not sure, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I got money on Monday winning this, no pun intended.
I got money on Willow, man, but if I got money on it, I would usually roll. So
That's actually not true. If you look at the predictions videos, it's actually quite the opposite.
man, I have money on it. Then I'm just kind of saying stuff. In
Then you
fact, it's a
just
game. It's really just like me playing around.
gonna need you to start putting money on these predictions.
That's not going to happen.
I need you to.
I'm not trying to lose actual money.
Nope.
But I will lose my plastic championship.
I haven't seen it recently. I don't know where it
I don't
went.
have it, so don't ask for it.
I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying it's
like over there somewhere.
Conspicuous by its absence.
I was going to have it. I was like, I don't have a reason to have it.
I mean, there's always a reason. You just find a reason.
Yeah, I could have found a reason. It's too late.
But anyway, let's talk about my favorite match of the show, Speedball versus Fletcher.
It's my favorite match too. And
was
Speedball was
fantastic.
going ultra lucha mode. It was like crazy.
I'm assuming this is the Speedball that everyone loves so much, and this is what I wasn't seeing. But if he was doing this more often, I'd like.
It's literally one of the smoothest wrestlers you're going to see.
I know, but I don't like the way he comes out. He has the mullet. I hate the mullet. Comes out, he's got the grippers out. Why do you got the grippers out, man? Put some boots on,
Put some boots on. Maybe he just doesn't mind it. These wrestlers out here, they have their grippers out. They think it's painful. They're like, I have to wear boots. But he's been doing this for years, man. He knows what it's all about.
Well, I mind it. Just throwing it out there.
You're not a feet guy?
No, especially not men's feet. Not really here for that.
Oh, you have something against that?
Yes.
Well, cancelable offensive. List that in the cancelable offenses list.
If I get canceled for saying I don't like seeing men's feet, then that's fine. You know what? I could die on that hill.
You had something against it. That's the problem.
I think that's something against it.
God forbid someone like a man's feet.
I mean, if you like it, that's you. I hate it.
Well, there you go. See, there you go.
I have a lot against it, but if you don't, I mean, go with God. That's you, man.
Take it off the cancelable offenses for now.
Fair
enough.
Put
a caution. No, put a caution.
This is my yellow card.
Yellow card for Chris.
Anyway,
if he gets another one, it's a red card. He's out of the next match.
Out of the podcast, but then I have to come right back because you have nobody else to fill in my spot. So Fletcher wins the match.
I have another guy. You don't know.
Oh, yeah, you have another guy?
I can get another guy like that. Okay.
What's his name?
D's.
Fucking H. D's nuts joke in the Big 26. That's wow.
I thought you were gonna fall for it, man.
Well, all right. Fletcher retains his national championship, one of the mid-card belts.
I had to write down the championship because I was like, I don't want to forget, the name of it.
You sure it's something? Continental? Maybe a continent. I don't know.
It's not the Continental, bro. Okay, Moxley has the Continental. Okay.
So is it the national then?
It's the international championship.
All right. Well, they shouldn't all sound the same. I'm sorry.
Whatever, man. I mean, so the national one belongs to someone else.
Yeah, that's
what is it? Who's the other guy?
That's Andrade.
Andrade, yeah.
All right. Well, Fletcher retains it, and his victory celebration is quickly cut off by Okada. Comes out, they have a little bit of stare down, and Fletcher raises the belt high before leaving.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Then we get to a match I didn't care about either. Okada, Hechicero, and Kevin Knight versus Mystico, Jericho, and Darby Allin.
I mean, the best part of the match was not the match; it was the entrance.
It was. Lionheart Jericho was very cool. So was Mystico.
Yeah.
Everyone else had a normal entrance.
Darby did escape.
He did, but he didn't get to finish it, so it doesn't really count.
He should have went down the stairs with this guy. I was like hoping he did that, but he just kind of didn't do that.
I guess he figured if he missed it and then Kevin Knight tried to jump him, it just wasn't going to go good.
Why not? That's actually perfect. Let's just say you do fail, then Kevin Knight attacks you. That makes sense,
It kind of makes sense, but I guess you just didn't want to gamble.
Whatever, man. You ruined the spot.
He's a professional. Whatever, I'll leave it to him. But Jericho, Mystico, and Allin win the match.
What the fuck's... Okay, yeah. Okay, I was going to say something. I understand now. My notes look weird. But yeah, that's what happened. Darby Allin with a double.
And in case you're curious, we are getting Jericho versus Kevin Knight next week.
That's going to be something.
Have fun with that.
Are we watching that? Are we I don't
You
know.
said we
We'll see.
had to. You already said it.
No, we'll see. I got other plans. Okay.
No, you already said it. It's too late. That's a real shame. Stat versus Persephone is up next. Good.
Uh,
What's up?
yeah, this match was not one of the highlights of the show.
I didn't love it. I very much didn't like the Thunder Rosa spot. That didn't go off the way I think they thought it did.
The Thunder spot, it was okay. It was a hindrance to the match.
It came off very odd. I knew what they were going for, but just the way they did it, Persephone went after Thunder Rosa, and it looked like Thunder Rosa wasn't ready to be in that spot. Like she didn't know.
Yeah, it is what it is. I was okay with this match. It was fine.
Anyway, that happens. Ref bump during the Rosa spot. Sheeta comes out, costs Statlander the match. And that's pretty much it.
Sheeta back in the. I think she's always been in the feud, and she's been interfering for weeks.
I have no idea. I really don't know.
But am I interested? I couldn't tell you.
Well, I'm assuming you're interested because it's a Statlander thing.
Oh, I love Statlander. She's my favorite. But
You know, this is like your Liv Morgan for AEW.
it's like if you had warm water instead of cold water.
The hell does that?
It's not as good, but it's still water.
What does it have to do with you liking something that
I just
Statlander's?
told you. Did I not just tell you?
I don't
said
understand.
warm water is worse
What-
than cold water. So therefore,
But it's water.
but it's still water, so you eat it and it's good. All right.
Okay.
God damn.
Whatever.
It's a good analogy. Okay.
You know, it's an analogy. I'll give you that.
And then Maya's also there.
Sure. The demand.
Wait, you said that already? You said Maya World came out?
I said sure. I didn't say she was there.
You didn't say that before?
I zoned out.
Well, she came out to protect Statlander.
Should have done it.
After everything already happened.
Should have done it sooner. Gonna throw it out there.
Yeah.
So we get Hangman and Brodito going up against the Demand, who are apparently were just transitional champions because Hangman and Brodito are once again trios champions.
Now, Bandito and the boys came out with a mariachi band.
Very special entrance for them. Hangman had this what's it called, sombrero on, and what's that? Not the cloak. What's it called?
I don't fucking know. Was it a jacket?
No.
Well, not a jacket. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I know it's cool.
Unimportant. That thing that Clint Eastwood wears in westerns. That's
It's
on
like
his shoulder.
it's like that. You know what he's talking about.
But anyway, he comes out, he has a little graphic that says he's worried that the sombrero might be problematic, but that's the least problematic thing he's done all year, so whatever.
Yeah, that's true. You shouldn't be worried about that.
That's the last thing you really got to worry about, but that's neither here nor there. They come out, like they have a match I also was not really interested in, but it was good. And Hangman and Brodito are champions.
The highlight of the match, Total Yona picks up 2 guys on his shoulders, or 3 guys on his shoulders, and he lifts them up and does a move, Samoan drop to it.
Pretty cool stuff. We move on to the main event, Ospreay versus, for some reason I wrote Callis in my notes. It was actually Mark Davis.
Yes. It was a great match. It was good, except for the fact I don't like the blood. I'm gonna say this right now. In this match, I wasn't a big fan of the blood.
I mean, it wasn't necessary. It wasn't even necessary to have this be a street fight, really.
I like the street fight, but I feel like they should have went less on the street fight.
Well, look, they had to make it very special for Mexico, I guess.
We need to bleed. We need Will Ospreay to bleed. He's going to be our main event of All In, by the way. We need him to bleed right now.
He's going to bleed then, too. Don't worry about it.
Probably.
If they have the match, Ospreay obviously wins.
And also, the kickouts also.
That's also very true. Ospreay wins, gets some momentum. That's the end of the night.
It's what you'd expect from a Will Ospreay Mark Davis match. Very good in ring work, and it's very creative at some points.
It was very good. Listen, I mean, overall, I didn't care because at no point was I like, oh, Mark Davis has this. But, you know, it was cool. It was fun, I guess.
They took out the fan in the crowd who, I mean, obviously he wasn't a fan, but they took him out. He was holding like popcorn.
It was cool. Like I said, it was cool. Some nice stuff there. Ending it off with the hidden blade with the what's it called? With the barbed wire was a nice touch. But that's
Raquel
it.
Rodriguez special.
This is what I meant to ask you. I almost forgot. On Spanish commentary, they had Carlos Cabrera, right?
Yeah.
Didn't that dude used to be in WWE as a Spanish commentator?
Yeah, they got him from WWE. Yeah.
I knew he looked familiar from some.
That's where he's from.
Anyway, this show overall thoughts. What are you going with?
I think the vibes, so the audience really brought the show up to what it needed to be. Otherwise, it would have just been like a house show, like you say. I did enjoy some of the matches, Fletcher versus Speedball, the main event, maybe some other matches, whatever. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Um, I think this is a show that personally you have all in 4 weeks time. Actually, no less. And you had a show that was basically a glorified house show for Mexico. And I think it could have been better. I like the lives of the arena. I'm just saying they could have done a little more to progress things going into All In.
Listen, any
Overall,
show where I can see a mystical entrance like that, I'm down.
I get that. But listen, there was only like 2, 3 matches maybe that I was like, man, that was really good. The rest of it was like, why is this 3 hours? So I personally think it's a thumbs in the middle for me.
Okay. That's an opinion for sure. I'm not gonna disagree, but I do say thumbs up for me.
I know it's not popular. I can understand people saying otherwise. I just don't like my wrestling shows when there's just a bunch of random tag matches thrown on there just for the sake of throwing them on there.
Yeah, for sure. But I would say I did enjoy the vibes. So the vibes really did lift up the show like that.
The vibes are great, but
Even in the down moments, it really did help.
listen, the vibes are great. This is the most excited AEW crowd I've seen in a very long time, and I love seeing that. But if you're gonna have a 3 hour show,
Detroit was pretty good too.
Detroit was good. I'll give you that. But if you're gonna have a 3 hour show, give me a show that feels like it's supposed to be 3 hours. Don't say it's 3 hours and then just throw random nonsense on there and expect me to care.
All right,
That's
that's
for you.
fair. That's fair.
But
I did
anyway,
okay. I'll say I think it did go a little too long. Okay, I will say. I think they
thank
could
you.
have cut some matches out, maybe two matches, and it would have been fine.
Thank you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We definitely love to know what you guys think of the show, both this one and the one we talked about. If you're listening on a podcasting, podcasting platform, remember to leave a 5-star review would be very helpful for us. If you want more Wrassle Graps, follow us on Threads, follow us on all the social medias. Very active on there. Guys, thank you so much for listening again. See you in the next one. Bye.